evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guys hear me? Yes, you can. Hi, Nick. Hi, Gavin. Hi, Michael. Hi, everyone. Stephen. Wow, Simon, all over the world, we have people from today on the call, and it is a fantastic day today, guys. Yesterday, Aaron said I was traveling. Yeah, I think I was so tired, and I was also traveling. But it's been an insane time, to meet the deadlines that we provided, get things done on the windmill side, which is now done, okay? So now next step is, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, to get speed into the organization, get selling, obviously, but first things first, we have now, what I have understood, we have data that will be put into the Connect system with what packages that you have bought, your structure and everything, of course. But there are a lot of other things also to take into consideration when we do this. We need to be ready to go, obviously. We also want to get updates on the different projects and so on. And of course, we want to do everything in the right way. So guys, we have Stephen Miller with us here today, to welcome us to Connect. We are now finally only on that side, which makes me really, really happy. It makes everything more easy to handle. So Stephen, are you with us?
Yes, thank you so much. I am here. Good evening, everybody. Good morning, good evening, wherever you might be around the world. Glad to be here with you. And man, I'm so excited today. We had a great call earlier this morning for me, or earlier this evening for you guys. And we got a lot to talk about. As a matter of fact, hopefully you've seen this. If there's teammates that you have that aren't on this call right now, make sure you message them and tell them to get on the call, because we are going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this call. And as a matter of fact, for the next several calls this week, we are going to be doing a giveaway. I'm not going to let you know yet what that giveaway is, but I am going to tell you to pay specific attention to the presentation, okay? Because the more attention you pay, the better it's going to be for you. There will be there'll be a little bit of a game at the very end, and there will be a winner, and that winner will be excited. So pay attention to the call today. I do have with me, I've got Jeff Wilhite.
Stephen, moment. I think we need to repeat this, guys. Get people on the call now also, because there will be a question at the end about specific things in this call. If you answer it the fastest in the chat, you will get that prize. Is that correct, Stephen?
That's correct. The person that answers the question the fastest, correctly, of course. So if you get the correct answer, yes. If you get the correct answer and you are the first to answer, there will be a prize. I will let you know what that prize is when we announce that here at the end. But get everybody here on the call right now. And over the next several days, we're going to be doing it better, and the prizes are going to be better and better. So just really excited about what we've got here today. I've got here with me, actually, he's sitting right next to me also, but he's also on screen over there. I've got Jeff Wilhite with me, and Jeff is just such an amazing individual. Jeff has actually been in the medical field for a long time. He's owned his own medical business, medical related business, and just he's passionate about health and wellness and bringing that to the masses. Now, if you had a chance to hear from him already, then this will be a treat. He's going to go through and just go through and review a lot of what Blue is all about, and give you some of the updates also of where we're going with Blue and why you might want to be interested in this project and its effect and what it's going to be having on the blockchain also. So when he's done with kind of his portion, we'll turn it back over to me. I've got some great announcements, and like I said, we will be giving out a prize as well. So with that, let's turn it over to Jeff, and he'll give us a great presentation.
Can we do my microphone? Or?
No, we'll just go from here.
This one? Okay.
Can you guys hear him okay?
Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, here we go. So I'm excited about Blue, everybody. Blue is the perfect marriage, it's the perfect industry to marry with the blockchain technology that we have and with the blockchain technology in general. We're excited about how we can help and affect people's lives in a better way. You know, traditionally, healthcare is a way where is a system where you pay when you're sick. You pay to go to the doctor. You pay when you need something, you need medication, and you wait. Well, Blue is going to turn that upside down and be able to incentivize and give Blue rewards for living a healthy life. So it'll turn it upside down. So why the health in the blockchain? Let me just make the case for you guys here quickly. The global health market alone, if you just look at this trend of where it is and where it's going, globally, the healthcare and on your health and wellness is one of the biggest markets and industries of all. There's 100% of the people on the planet need and use and spend money on healthcare. 100% of the people. So if we then look at, now this is a cool stat that we found that's about the blockchain technology market. Now this isn't about valuations of different cryptos or market caps or anything like this. This is actually the technology of blockchain, the distributed ledger, and how much money is going to be spent and utilizing the technology of blockchain. And it is coming up. Well, we marry those two things together: the industry of healthcare and the blockchain technology market, and we are in a perfect prime spot target to have great success and to do big things in the blockchain space. So, you know, in healthcare, what they say one of the biggest problems in healthcare is cybersecurity. I don't know if you guys read about that, but that's one of the things that hackers go after a lot, is the private records and information that healthcare has. And so that's a big issue in healthcare overall. When you're looking at preventative care, some of the issues that they have is it's becoming less and less profitable for the doctor or the care provider. And one of their big issues is, we call it compliance, is how many of us, when the doctor gives you the prescription and the order and says exercise, eat right, do this, how many of us follow that exactly as the doctor ordered? Not often. Many people, some are good, but many people are not. Many people struggle and go, oh, I forgot to take my medication today, and I'll exercise tomorrow, and and they put it off. Well, how do we incentivize compliance with the doctor's orders? These are problems that they have in healthcare. Well, as we know, the blockchain is extremely secure. We know the blockchain can add profitability and liquidity to the model, to the doctors, to help them, to the healthcare system, to help them realize better profits by cutting out the middleman, right? Decentralizing and getting patients directly to doctors, and that way it's a better economy for the healthcare providers. And we know it's incentivizing. We know what digital rewards. Everybody on this call is, I believe, is familiar with the blockchain and knows what it's like to get digital rewards in your wallet, to see and feel and realize the rewards of participating in the blockchain. Well, we bring that to healthcare and tie that with behavior, be compliance, following doctor's orders, and it's extremely incentivizing, and it solves all of these problems. So the Blue blockchain is the world's first blockchain designed to reward you for healthy choices. Many of you have heard this before, but I love this quote: "You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, you build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete." And that's what we can do in healthcare. The current model is, you don't own your data. Your data, the hospital system, the doctor, it's in their software. They own all your data. It's, you pay when you get sick. This is how healthcare is now. We wait a long time, sometimes waiting room, trying to get access to healthcare and doctors. The new Blue model is you can own your health data. You get rewarded for good behavior, and the doctors can be rewarded by the quality of their performance, of their care. There's a lot that we can do with Blue. To start off here, let me tell you. Let me back up one. To start off, let me tell you, since we've been talking with healthcare providers, healthcare systems, health and wellness, fitness, nutrition, mental health providers. When they understand, when we explain the blockchain and explain what we're going to do with Blue, we have had 100% of the people, of the providers, be excited because they realize the dysfunction and the problem in the current model, and they realize that they can that how the blockchain will solve those problems, how the blockchain will be able to help fix that and decentralize the way that things have been done, and it's exciting. We have such a long list of people where we're at with Blue, which is exciting. We are right at pre-launch. We are ready to launch here in the next we'll call it first quarter of 2022 that will launch. And what's happening is we have a roadmap of so many projects of people, hospital systems, technologies, fitness providers, wellness coaches, of suppliers of medications, of vitamins, of other forms of being healthy and well. And they're all lined up and just asking us, when is the blockchain going to go live? When can we start to integrate? When can we, get involved? Because what the Blue Dot blockchain will be, it will be almost as if it's a marketplace for all providers. It doesn't matter. It doesn't any brand or label or anything. The same way Bitcoin, anybody uses Bitcoin for their transactions, or Ethereum, that anybody can utilize that. Well, we want the Blue blockchain to be the currency, or the blockchain that powers health and wellness. Anybody can clip on. We have if any of you have heard of like Peloton, or that wants to meet with us. It's a bicycle. It's a stationary bike that has this really good networking program where you can get on the bike in the morning and exercise, and the screen that's there, you can compete with your friends virtually. You can it'll record your, like, hey, how many times you've done it in a month, and how often, if you've set personal records, like you've done your personal best, and they give you little icon badges saying, hey, you did great, here's an award, and it's all within their system. Well, we could put that on the blockchain, and you get and use Blue digital rewards as the incentive. And so people are just getting excited. We had I'm kind of talking about a lot of the future state of things, but we've had big hospital systems. We've had yesterday I got a call from this very famous, he's actually, interestingly enough, he's a very famous Steve Miller. You may have met him before, but he's a very famous big wave surfer in the world, and he surfed like 65-foot waves, and he takes people around the world and he trains them in kite surfing, and he's part of these guys that do these extreme sports. Well, he has figured out a way to NFT the waves that he surfs, a big wave that he surfs, and make it an experience. And he's put it on NFT, and he's come to me and said, we can NFT that. We would like to use the Blue blockchain because it's health, wellness, physical health. It'll be kind of sports and wellness and everything health related, and said, oh, I'd love to partner with you in the Blue blockchain and put my NFTs on there, and have people can, anyway, it's just amazing that as people are starting to understand in the world the power of blockchain, that they're clamoring to get on the blockchain with us. And Blue will have the angle of health, wellness, fitness, everything. But let me tell you what we're starting with, just to get it kicked off at the beginning here in the in the first quarter as we go live. Is the first thing we have is we already have a telemedicine platform that is up and running and is rolling out. We're utilizing it, and right now the very first iteration is in North America, is in the U.S. But we have a plan to roll out to 30 countries internationally, and the list is on our website. And we're going to have a pre-registration program, because to open up any country, we have to have 2,500 people enrolled for them to turn on the doctor network in that country. But so we want to partner with you guys and all of our affiliates, and we'll create that on our website where we can pre-register and track and see how close we are to opening up the country, and get really excited about any individual country, because when we turn on telehealth, they have doctors at their fingertips remotely, anywhere they are, anytime they are, for urgent care, primary care needs. I use it all the time. It's very helpful. I have children, and oh man, it's so nice to sit in my own living room and have my daughter have a visit rather than have to go sit in a waiting room for 40 minutes and be around, you know, other sick people, everything else. So I really love telehealth solutions. And so for having a telehealth solution, you earn blue digital rewards. So that's one of the things that's coming. This is our platform. It's up and live and working, and we're utilizing it. We have you know, discounts and on prescriptions and other things. Something we started with quickly, which is a big model here in the U.S. Internationally, it's not as much of a problem, but here in the U.S., to get discounts and pay reasonable prices for your prescriptions when needed is a big problem. So we have that we're rolling out. And you know what's nice about that is, even if we're just supporting the blockchain, that we roll this out to all the users in the US, and there's just a ton of transactions, and every transaction they do, they use the card, save money on their prescription, they get a digital reward. Those that have the nodes and are supporting the digital or the blockchain digitally are mining those transactions, all of these many transactions. So it's a big, you know, opportunity for all of those involved. And then I think I've talked about this a little bit in the past, but this is a really cool thing. What we believe is, again, fitness is everything: mind, body, spirit. And so we're talking about treating the whole human person, the whole human body here. And mental fitness is an important thing. We all get stressed, we all get tired, we all get depressed, we all get anxious. Well, we have a technology, we have an exclusive license with a company called Canary Speech that has this really incredible artificial intelligence algorithm. They use machine learning, so it always is getting better as it goes. And what it does is it listens to your voice, like 30 seconds of your voice, and it reads 2,500 biomarkers in your voice. You could be talking about the weather, you could be describing a picture. It doesn't matter what you're saying, but it can read those biomarkers and will give you an assessment. It can tell you, hey, you're not getting enough sleep. You're depressed. Your voice, the biomarkers for anxiety are triggering the you know, for depression. It can give you this assessment of your mental health, which is great, because then you can say, it's like your check-in, and you could say, oh, wait a minute, I need to take some time. I need to get a little bit more sleep. I need to do some of my you know, mental health exercises, maybe meditate, pray, whatever it is. And I need to get myself centered, because when your mind is healthy, then your body is healthy. You perform at a higher level. You do better at work and all these things. And so this is a really cool technology that we're rolling out here in the first quarter as well, that we utilize, along with many tools, you know, guided you know, meditations or tools to do if you're stressed. We'll be dealing with sleep, because getting enough sleep is important to your physical health and mental health. And so we'll have some sleep clinic things as well. So we're excited about this. This is a really cool, unique technology. And you can read more about this. There's the 2,500 plus biomarkers, and you know, all the things they've even been able to identify early onset of Alzheimer's or Parkinson's disease. And you know, it's really, really, really cool. So okay, so and as you guys know, you know, and here's what it would look like if you would get scores in your assessment. It would tell you where you are, and you can gauge yourself, like if you're, you know, managing your stress well, and where your mood and your sleep, and you can kind of track and trend it over time. So we're excited about that. Physical fitness is big. We've been talking about that, Peloton and sports and other things. You know, all of our wearable devices that track how many steps we've made, if it tracks our exercise, we've worked out, you know, for 20 minutes that day, or, you know, whatever, our heart rate was elevated for a period of time. tracking that on all of these devices and on the blockchain, and issuing digital rewards and digital points for doing that. And this is where we will have a lot of power with NFTs and rewards. And we've talked about this, doing a consistency competition, a personal best. If you're able to hit your personal best in this month, maybe you're issued an NFT and you hold those NFTs, in your blue wallet, and then it helps you earn even more digital rewards. And we have all these ways where we'll also capture all the fun and excitement of how we'll apply NFTs to the world of Blue.
Jeff, can I throw you off for just a minute?
Please do.
So I love this conversation. I love the project of Blue. I love what is happening here. My question: there are a lot of people on this call that have access to universal healthcare.
Sure.
They have very inexpensive or maybe even free healthcare. For someone like that, what are some of the big ticket items? The big reasons why Blue is still going to be a great option for those individuals.
Yeah. Well, no, that's great. And that's some of the things that we were talking about a minute ago, is we're going to have other new technologies, things that maybe aren't applicable. Universal healthcare is great, being able to do, but I think along with that comes extremely long waiting times, extremely long, not at your fingertips. You got to schedule a month out, very far out in advance to be able to get, maybe a procedure or a specialist visit. You have to, go and sit in waiting rooms. I mean,
True.
I've experienced this.
I've experienced that too, actually. I lived in Europe for a few years.
Yeah.
I did experience some of that. So that's
and
that's
I lived in South America for a few years as well, and so we experienced that down there. And we're like, okay, well, what most doctors internationally want, what most providers, when we're talking the healthcare component, because again, Blue is healthcare, is fitness, is mental wellness. We're kind of encompassing the overall wellness of the human. So there's all these other avenues as well.
It's not just doctor care.
Not just doctor care.
All-encompassing healthcare.
It's all-encompassing healthcare. But I will say, on the healthcare, on the doctor side, which is really cool, internationally, doctors wish that they could just deal directly with patients.
Interesting.
The doctors wish. I know patients do, but they don't want to have to go through a facility, wait, schedule. They could just work directly with them. And what if there was a way that we could track the doctor's performance, and you could track and say on the blockchain, hey, these doctors they're rated. These are rated. These are good doctors. You want to go to this doctor. It's the data's proven on the blockchain, and therefore they earn more digital rewards, and we create better health and better access to it. So there again, it's almost daunting, Stephen, just as you say, because the sky's the limit. The application in all these areas to utilize blockchain solutions is over the top. So I appreciate that, and we might be short. We might be short on time, but this is just a small thing of future projects that we might be working on, or that we are working on. We've talked to people in epigenetics, where your data, what if you can anonymously cryptographically utilize your data for, data is big in healthcare as they do studies and things, and they look at things, but sometimes we're reluctant. So I'm like, I want my, not give my personal information along with it. Let me be private and secure. Blockchain cryptographically apply your data to big, research and development things in healthcare, and get your own digital rewards for it, and do it, that you trust and know that it's private and guarded and secure. Again, pharmacy and access to other things. One of the big things in our thing that we talk about is owning your own healthcare, rather than giving over the power to a healthcare system, be it an insurance company, a government, run, a universal healthcare, or those things and they tell you, well, we cover this. Nope, we do not cover that. This is what you have to do next. You get to own it. We can create it where you own and control and have direct access to all of the aspects of healthcare that you need. And if you still want guidance and direction, there'll be that too. But it's really about freeing healthcare from the centralized situations like that.
Yeah, that's amazing. So, gosh, I love all the different projects. Jeff, I want to say thank you, first of all, for jumping on today with us and spending your time to talk about the Blue blockchain and what Blue is doing. Again, this is more than just medical care. It's more than just working with doctors. This is about complete health and wellness. And I love how it was put once. This is health plus care. You know, it's a different approach, really teaching people how to rethink the way that they approach their overall health. And we can incentivize people and teach them that good actions lead to good positive rewards. All of a sudden we get to rewire their brains and help them to achieve greater success physically, mentally, and in all aspects of their life. And I think that's really the big crux of all this. So,
and you know, the other just thing I'd mention just real quick is that I get excited about is I know we're together. We're here. Sideways on our thing. But we one of the things I get excited about is what the blockchain does with the incentivization is it almost creates its own economy. It decentralizes the economy. So think about a new economy for health and wellness. You earn digital rewards for healthy behaviors, doing things that are good, and then you have those that then you can spend those to get the health care that you need when you need it, an urgent care situation.
This was exactly what I was gonna say, because the thing is that people sometimes, you know, let's make it really simple for people to understand. Number one, do you believe that blockchain can make a difference in any industry? Everybody says yes, because it's all about the truth with the blockchain. Okay. You don't manipulate it and all these things. Now, the next question is then, okay, would it be cool and would it be good if you not only could, you know, get paid for, you know, how do you say, if you could get paid instead for paying, you know, to go to the doctor? Because you actually are documenting things on it. It may be discounts, like you said. It may be people that want to be involved in it because they understand that it's a new circular economy inside of it. Okay. If you can create that with a limited amount of coins, rewards, tokens, and whatever you call it, and you think that the industry within that will grow. Why? Because it actually has a real value. It is limited. It is not like, you know, a normal fiat currency where you print more. Now, would you want to be part of that? The answer for all in this call is definitely, of course I would, because we already have a purpose for it. We already have the players involved in it. Now, my question is, would it be cool to then support this node support? And get rewarded for it. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I think we speak too much about that. Where is it applicable? Because that's not the point. The customers are there. Okay. The point is, with these founders on this call, they have the possibility of being involved in supporting this growing network with already existing customers in US. Now, is that a market? Of course it is. Now, my question is, do you want to be involved also in launching your own countries? Will you get rewarded more? Of course you will. We have probably 30 countries on this call here, and that's how we're going to roll it out. But you will get paid from the beginning to believe in the project. That's how I see it, at least.
I love that. I was just going to say thank you, because this is an honor and a pleasure to be on this call for me, because this is an international project, and of course, we started at home where I live in the US, but I want and need your help in founding and rolling out to all of these countries. So I appreciate those comments very much. So, and by the way, just so you know, just like Green and these other projects, we are doing the pre-sales for the nodes now. You can buy through Connect as you're on. I'm
coming to that. I'm coming to that, Jeff. And now my question is, how many nodes do we need to have? Guys, how many nodes do we need to have in a country to start opening it?
Well, actually, we need to have to open the telemedicine. We can do nodes in a country right away, but we need for telemedicine to roll out, to start some of the programs, we need at least 2,500 people in a country to start. Okay.
So it's not very much. That's almost nothing. I mean, and so this is huge. There's so much that's happening. Jeff, thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you being here, brother. I want to. Can I get very real for just a second? Not that I'm ever not. I almost always am. I think I try to be upfront and honest in everything. someone, I won't say any names, but someone reached out to me just a little bit ago and was concerned. And this individual, you know, they expressed, you know, hey, we don't have our nodes. You know, some of us don't have our nodes yet. Obviously, we've been working to get all the founders their nodes and to get that rolled out first. And so I understand that there is frustration and that people are experiencing that. Many of you as leaders are probably talking to your teams who are still telling you how frustrated they are because they still don't have their node software. They're still not able to mine. I just want to address that. I understand. We are moving as quickly as we can. What we are doing right now, this merging together of two groups, bringing people in now through the front door, it is no small task. It is a large feat, and we are working around the clock to make it happen as quickly as we possibly can. Trust me, please, when I tell you that your patience will be rewarded. It will be there. There will come a moment where all of a sudden everything will be so much better, and you'll see that, and things will get automated, and it will get better and better and better. And those that stuck around, those that were able to have patience, and I understand that can be very, very difficult, and I don't fault anybody for having frustration. I just want to let you know that we are aware. Our goal is to keep everyone motivated and moving, to keep everyone excited, because what we're doing, this is, in my opinion, the most exciting thing I've ever come across. And I'm telling you, I've been involved with some pretty exciting things. I was for years in real estate. I was in personal development and growth for a number of years. And I mean, I had amazing experiences and wonderful opportunities. I've never been with or seen anything that even compares with what we are doing here. And I don't say that very lightly at all. So I understand. I just want to let you know, I understand your frustration. I've also felt that same frustration. Let's have real conversations with people. Let's let them know that this is coming. And by the way, just so you all know, it's right around the corner. But right now, if people have signed up in through Connect, if people are in there, they can start to purchase these new nodes and these new node packages right now. This isn't something that's being held back, just so you know. One thing that I do want to say is we kind of started to get the word out through our founders first, but we are going to be sending out an email here probably in the next couple of days to everybody so that they can all come in through the front door same way, so that we can then merge all the data. This is just a little bit of a process. We're going to merge all the data and then be able to assign all of the nodes out to everyone else also. So let your teams know if they're frustrated. I understand. Tell them to come on these calls as well. Let them know they're all invited. Let's get 30. Let's break Zoom. Let's get 30,000 people on this Zoom call. You know, let's break it, and let's tell people. Let's let people know what's going on. Let's you know, open up the door. Let them see behind the curtain. There's no secrets. There's no secrets here. We are moving forward quickly and as fast as we possibly can to get the word out, to fix the systems in the background. But in the meantime, we are ready to start moving even right now. We can start moving manually with some things as we continue the process of automation. And so I just want to...
One thing, Stephen, to make it clear, because he spoke about it before, so we don't forget it, is that, guys, if somebody goes in and buys now, you know, when they're registered in the system, it doesn't get lost. You know, the commission, the reward, you know, from it comes, correct, Stephen?
Correct.
Yeah. So you don't need to wait for that, hey, do I miss out on any rewards if somebody in your downline, you know, buys? No, you do not miss on any rewards. Just
I appreciate that. So what I'm going to do today, I want to get to the prize that we talked about for those of you that paid attention. And so make sure you pay attention really keenly here. There was a lot of information that Jeff was able to share with us, which I'm extremely grateful for. I love the whole conversation around health. I think it's so important. But one of those things that he mentioned was he talked about a part of the blue telemedicine, and he talked about the biomarkers from Canary. There was a number of biomarkers. So in the chat right now, whoever gets this right,
it's coming now here.
Put in the number of biomarkers.
The first answer was.
It looks like we've got some correct answers. Let's see who got it first.
Look at that. They got the exact number.
Yep, they got the exact number. Okay, the first one. Let me make sure.
2548 was the right answer.
2548 is the right answer. There were several people that gave the right answer.
And the first one that did that is Roberto Rossi. Roberto.
Zoom. Clarify which chat.
No, that is the Zoom chat.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I just got one.
So who was the first person? Did you see the first person?
Yes, I see. Roberto Rusiello.
Okay. So what I will
pick
need...
him in here. Moment. Where do we have Roberto? Roberto. Can you put up your hand, Roberto? There is Rosselli. Roberto. Let me see now, so we are correct. Roberto Rusiello, yes, there we have you. Ask to unmute. There you go.
Oh, there you are. Hey, Roberto.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Could you share also your camera, please, so we can see you?
Yes. Sorry, but I am on the phone, so I'm trying to activate. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. So, Roberto, you are going to receive, what I will need is for you to send over your green app address. We are going to give you 5,000 green. So we're gonna send that over to you. Congratulations. Thanks for paying attention. And again, guys, get your welcome. Thank you so much. If you will send that your green app address over to us, then we'll make sure that we can get that over to you right away.
I just want to clarify something because somebody thought that it was not, so everybody knows it's correct. No, it didn't matter if you tried to send it to Stephen or me. It's all checked. That was the first one. I can guarantee you.
Awesome.
I just knew I'm going to get that question, guys, because somebody doubts it. But no, that was the first. And actually, it was one that answered before incorrectly, just to make it sure. And that was Christian Hödel. So Christian was very close, but not on the spot. So it was correct. Thank you guys for this evening's call. Do we have anything more, Stephen, for today, or are we done?
No, I think we're done for today. Let's just make sure, Roberto, if you get us that app address, that'll be perfect. We'll get that taken care of for you right away. Get your people here. We're going to be doing prizes throughout the week. These are hopefully for encouragement. We just want people to be on and get excited. These projects are real, and we're moving in a really big way. We're so grateful for all of you. So thank you for being on. Get your teams on. Let's grow this.
Yes, one more thing, guys, before we jumping off, just so we understand, I wanted to inform that no, of course, no more sign-ups in Winwheel. That is the first. And obviously, sign-ups will be very soon available once we have confirmed that the import of the data of the structure is 100% correct. So stay tuned for that. But you may purchase packages if you have an account and so on, obviously, and you won't lose anything. So hold on for a few days, then it will be full speed again with, new people into it. And yes, the new prices in the back office are the ones we're buying it for, the new ones. So have a nice evening. See you tomorrow.
Awesome, everybody. Thank you so much.